Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for another week of story time. I'm Mr. Garrett, and we're going to get started with our weather forecasts. Get your weather felt pieces ready, we'll do the weather together. So this week, something really interesting happened with the weather earlier this week, right? We had a big storm up in this part of the country. Do you know what the storm was called? It's a hurricane, yeah. Wasn't as bad in Providence, but still got a lot of rain, and it got really, really windy in certain parts. And hurricanes can be really damaging, so it's a really major storm. But this week, Thursday morning, is supposed to be sunny. So just like when storms come, they eventually leave and then it gets sunny again. So Thursday this week is supposed to be sunny. We have our tree, and probably lost some leaves in the wind, but we still have plenty of leaves up on our tree. So look outside your window and see how the trees in your neighborhood are doing. And check to see if our weather forecast came true. See if you see any clouds at all or if it's just all blue sky. Definitely supposed to be sunny, so hopefully you get some nice fresh air if you can go outside. All right, now we're going to do our story. All right, so the story for this week is called Ray by Marianna Coppo. Ooh, so what do you think? Can you tell what Ray is? What kind of object he is? He's a light bulb, yeah. I'm wondering why he's called Ray. Maybe it's because think of like a ray of light, and light bulbs create light. So let's see what Ray is up to in this book. Special thank you to Penguin Random House and Tundra Books for letting us read the book today. All right, ready? At the end of the hall, near the staircase, there's a closet. Ooh, looks like a dark closet. Let's see. Inside lives Ray. Ooh, can you see Ray? Oops! Flip the switch, please. It's too dark in there. Flip the switch. Yeah, let's see. Ah, there he is. That's better. So, this is Ray. Ray has seen better days. Oh, looks like he's not in a closet here. He's in a living room. And worse ones, too. So this is the time he was in the bathroom. Not as good a job, I think, for a light bulb. Think about that, yeah. There's probably some rooms that light bulbs prefer to be in. But now, this is his home. It isn't much. The closet goes from here to there. That's it. Pretty small closet. Inside, there are all sorts of things. When he's bored, rather often, Ray counts them. Once he counted as many as 41 things. Oh, look at some of this stuff in the closet. So we have a scarf. We have, looks like a Christmas tree. Ooh, we even have this cool umbrella down here that has a cool duck head on it. That's cool. What a little spider, too. I wonder who that guy is. Ray's favorite things are book covers, Tom the Spider. Ah, the spider has a name. It's his little buddy. And secret hideouts. Oh, look, so we have like one of the kids from the house. He's camping out inside the closet with the little blanket, making a fort. Do you ever do that? You make a fort with a blanket and kind of put it over some chairs? It's a lot of fun. The closet, the things, and even Tom the Spider often disappear. Ray does not like this. What made it disappear, you think? Yeah, because it's dark, right? Yeah, there's no light in the closet and the door's closed. Darkness is boring if you don't know how to fill it. So boring that Ray usually slips into a dreamless sleep. Oh, so look, he's dreaming, but he doesn't even have anything to dream about. His dreams are blank. I wonder if he can do something about that. Time goes by and things change, but not very much. So every season they're taking stuff out of the closet. Looks like Halloween. They're dressed up like a ghost. And let's see, what holiday do you think that is? Christmas, yeah, getting a Christmas tree. Oop, looks like it's spring because they have all the gardening stuff. And oop, what season do you think this is? Yeah, looks like they're going to the beach. Maybe that's summer. Yeah. Then, one day, Ray feels his head spin. Oh, they're unscrewing him from the ceiling. He feels upside down. Oh, look closely. Can you see where Ray is on the car? All the way up here, yeah. They packed him on their trip. I wonder where they're going. And then he felt strangely light. Why do you think he feels light? Can you see who's carrying him? Yeah, little doggy. The closet is gone, and in its place, there is another place. Ooh, where are they? They parked their car. Looks like they're in nature somewhere. Maybe a forest? Yeah, definitely a forest. Wow, look at this place. Ray can't tell where it begins or where it ends. He tries counting what he sees, but there's just too many things. And Ray can only count to 41. Now let's look at some of this stuff. We have a bear right here. We have, ooh, the little doggy. We have a, looks like a badger up there. Little earthworm, a deer. Oh, an owl down here. The more you look at it, the more animals you see. If you check this book out from the library, maybe you can count how many animals you find. He recognizes some things. Christmas trees, not one, but many. A very long scarf. Ooh, it kind of looks like the scarf, but what is it really? Looks like probably a river, yeah. And a giant vase. Not really a vase, though. What do you think that is? A mountain of some sort. Maybe a volcano. That's kind of cool. Sadly, no sign of Tom the Spider, though. I have a feeling there are probably some other spiders. But everything is big. Super big. And Ray has never felt so small. He's with the little doggy. Everyone is asleep now, except for Ray. Wonder what Ray's up to. For once, he has something better to do. Ooh, so it's dark, like it's in the closet, but it's not boring anymore, is it? Look at what he's looking at. The stars, yeah. When you get away from the city, you're out camping, it's really a lot easier to see the stars. It's really cool. Look, a shooting star! Make a wish! Alright, so think of a wish. I think Ray's gonna do that too. Ray just made one too. Obviously, I can't tell you what he wished for, though. Ooh, look what's happening. The moment Ray finally falls asleep, something happens. What's happening? Sunrise, yeah. When he wakes up, right there in front of him shines the biggest light bulb in the world. The sun. Oh, so the light bulb and the sun are both things that make give off light. So he's like, the sun. Hey, light buddy. Ray is glowing. He's literally glowing, and he's also probably glowing with happiness, too. There he is. The closet is right where he left it. Only Tom the Spider has moved. Tom must be visiting somebody. Everything is exactly the same. But for Ray, it's another world entirely. Oh, look, he doesn't have a dreamless sleep anymore. He has all these things that he's dreaming about because he saw all those things on his adventure, and then he has all these other ideas too. Because look, he has a little elephant too. So he's using his imagination too in his dream. The end. Nice. So if you look at the beginning, we have just the blank black. At the end, we finally have some stars. The end. Oh, so Ray went on that adventure. Then he got all. He saw things that he never saw before, and then he was able to dream and think of new things. So that's cool. It's cool to go on adventures. All right, now we're gonna do our little craft activity. So you can take your materials out if you have them. If you don't, you can just get a piece of paper and some crayons, and we're gonna do a little activity together. All right, so in your packet this week, you'll notice that you have a piece of white paper, a bigger piece of white paper shaped like the dream cloud that we saw in the story, and a dark closet. A big piece of black paper. So first, we can glue our papers down to the black paper, and then we're going to do some drawing. So you can get your glue stick out if you have it. If you don't have a glue stick, that's okay. You can just put the paper on top of the black paper. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this. So I'm going to glue this in the, kind of like on the right side of the paper like that. So leave a little bit of space over here for this piece of paper. And I'll glue this one down here. In the kind of bottom left corner. Alright, so I figured we could do the picture kind of like when Ray was dreaming at the end of the after all the things that he saw. So I'm going to draw myself down here, and you can do the same. If you have your crayons, you draw a picture of your face. So let's draw me right here. Alright, so as soon as you finish your picture of yourself, then you can draw what you're dreaming about. So you can have your eyes open or closed, depending on if you're sleeping or not. Or maybe you're just daydreaming. So I'm going to draw a picture of a dream with things that I've seen but never together. So first I'm going to draw a setting. So I'm going to draw a pumpkin patch. And you can draw whatever you want. If you want to just watch first and you get some ideas, and then start to think of what kind of things you want to put in your dream. But I'm going to start by having the front of the picture be a pumpkin patch. So I have my leaves there. I'm going to draw the pumpkins growing right here. And connect to the vine right here. There we go. So a pumpkin patch, but at this pumpkin patch, there's also some cool stuff in the sky. And I think I'm going to put some hot air balloons. So I'm going to put a little parade of hot air balloons kind of going through the sky. So these are the baskets. You know, the strings like that. And then more like that. But these are no ordinary hot air balloons. These are hot air balloons with tiger stripes. So I'm gonna just start to draw tiger stripe pattern here. And I've never seen hot air balloons at a pumpkin patch, and I've never seen hot air balloons with tiger stripes, but I have seen all three of these things on their own. So sometimes when you dream, your mind kind of combines things. And that's because you've had experiences. You've seen a lot of different things, and sometimes your mind kind of puts them all together. Just like in the story when we had the at the end when Ray dreamt about the elephant in the forest. All kinds of cool stuff you can dream about. So this is my little imaginary dream, but you can draw whatever you want. Just add different details and keep making your thought bubble more interesting. So I hope you enjoyed the activity. So next week we'll be back at the same time, 10:30 on Thursday on our YouTube channel. We'll have a new book and a new activity to do, so you can stop by the library starting today to get a little bit materials packet. And stop by to pick up a flyer with the activities that we're doing in September. We have a lot of fun things going on. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Stop by the library and say hi, get some books, and hope to see everyone really soon. Take care, everyone.